Leonard comes with all the expectations, all the hype and everything. What would surprise you about Leonard this season, or what could anything surprise you at this point after coaching him?
There's nothing that can surprise me about Leonard Fournette. He's the best I saw ever in high school, and I think the sky's the limit for him. He has a approach that is relentless, and he wants to be good at what he does, and he is good at what he does, and he continues to learn and to get better.
You just touched on something I was going to ask about. Terrence McGee and Kenny Hilliard have both said that one thing is he asks a ton of questions. Kenny Hilliard, you're talking about a kid who led the state in rushing, I believe, 3 years, maybe the all-time leading rusher.
Correct.
He's had a little bit of a roller coaster season. He can be a good influence on a guy like Leonard, and Leonard has soaked up that knowledge, it sounds like.
Oh, no doubt about it. He knows what every great man knows. He doesn't know everything. So with that being said, he wants to be good, and he knows those guys has been in the trenches. They've been playing against the best of the best, in the SEC. So now it's Leonard's turn. So, he needs to lean on them and get some advice and put his own spin on it and find his niche in what he wants to do. And I think that's a great approach, and I wouldn't expect anything different out of him.
I think that Leonard going anywhere was going to make it a pretty good situation, but it seems like for him, it's become an ideal situation. He's got older backs, he's got an older offensive line, and he gets to grow up with a young quarterback, whether it's Anthony Jennings or Brandon Harris. Do you kind of see that as a good situation for him to grow with some of those skill position guys?
Well, I'll tell you, and that's the advantage that you have when you go to college. He's going to have a great offensive line. Those guys are back. He has a ton of talent around him at the skill position, at the receivers, to take some pressure off of him. He has a young man that did a tremendous job in the bowl game last year at the end of the season after Mettenberg got hurt. He's got a young guy that just came in with him that, his also skill set is tremendous. So it's going to take a little pressure off him. And the more athletes you have around you, the better you have a chance to be successful. And Leonard brings so much to the table. It's going to be something scary, but it's going to be something awesome to watch.
Will he put pressure on himself, or is that just the normal expectations he's had from the time he stepped on a football field?
Leonard is going to be Leonard. So he's his biggest critic. He's his worst critic. So anything that he does wrong, he's gonna know he did it wrong, and he's gonna go back. He's gonna ask some more questions. He's gonna study, and he's gonna get all the advice that he needs so he can be successful at that next attempt.